In this world, we get one life, one go of having all the experiences and memories that we want to. So in all of this chaos, why would you care about self-improvement? I talk a lot about getting healthier, improving your habits and finding purpose in your life, but why does that even matter? We only live once, so why does it matter how we spend our time if we enjoy it? And why should we care about what people think of us? These are all valid questions, so allow me to break it down. The first thing is that if someone is truly happy, then I can't tell them anything, because that is the ultimate goal. There's a story which illustrates this point perfectly. It's the story of the fisherman and the businessman. The businessman is on holiday relaxing and he sees a fisherman catching fish in his boat. He's impressed by how many fish he's caught and he speaks with him saying, "How long does it take you to catch those fish?" The fisherman says, "It takes me about 2 hours." "What do you do with the rest of your day?" asks the businessman. He says, "I come back, I cook the fish that I've caught, I spend time with my children and my wife, we play guitar around the campfire, and then I come back out to fish in the morning." The businessman says, "You're doing this all wrong, you should be spending more time fishing." The fisherman says, "Why would I do that?" "Because if you fish for longer, you'll catch more fish, you can sell them at the market and you can make loads of money." He says, "Why would I do that?" He says, "If you make enough money, you can get employees. That way you can grow the business even more and eventually you can sell it and retire rich." The fisherman says, "And then what?" He says, "Then you can retire, move out somewhere, you can do some fishing in the morning, spend time with your kids, spend time with your wife." The fisherman says, "Isn't that what I'm doing already?" Now this story illustrates a point perfectly. If you're already living a life which you're content with, then you don't need to change. You can continue living your life because you've already reached your desired outcome. The problem is that most people aren't living this fulfilled life. Most people work a job out of necessity to pay bills, but they're not truly passionate about what they're doing. Most people don't get the success that they want, the friendships or relationships that they want, and the problem is that some people think that these things are fixed. People's beliefs about themselves keep them where they are. People think that if their parents weren't wealthy, then they can never be wealthy. The things that happen around you become ingrained into your beliefs. These beliefs affect how you act day to day and therefore shapes how you become as a person. My goal is to show people how to truly live your life with purpose. And a big part of purpose is bettering yourself and living to your highest potential. Again, if someone is truly happy, then all power to them. But I hate the idea that someone doesn't know how to improve and they become content with being unfulfilled. I want to talk more about how improving ourselves leads to purpose. I remember the lowest point in my life. It was around the time that I turned 20 years old. I'm from quite a small town where there isn't many opportunities, and this is right before I moved out to a city. I was working a very hard manual labour job which was physically exhausting. I didn't have the most fun social life and it didn't feel like there was very much going on around me, but moreover I had nothing to work on and this made me feel purposeless. Now I'm a fighter, I make music, I travel, make content. I have so much more purpose and now it feels like my life has meaning. Purpose is the big goal which you're working towards. My current purpose is growing this YouTube channel by making as many videos as possible and making them as good as possible. Now there's loads of skills and things that you can get better at, but most people have very few. If you think of the lives of most people, they don't actively work on developing skills. Now this is the point of self-improvement habits. Let's think about exercise, reading and meditation. Exercise, you're working on building up your body. Getting into the gym shows you how to systematically improve. By using progressive overload in the gym, you get stronger week on week and you build up your body. This improves your life because you look better, feel better, get treated better. Every time you look in the mirror, it's a reflection of your hard work. This is why exercise is such a strong self-improvement habit. Now reading, for every book that you read and apply well, you'll see a big improvement to your life. Reading gives you great information, so if you pick a book on the topic you're interested in, you're going to learn more about it and become better at it. Meditation improves your willpower, makes you more reflective, and loads of other benefits. But these three things are the base self-improvement habits for a reason. They show you how to improve your physical and mental health as well as your knowledge and skills. Now these things aren't your ultimate purpose. Your ultimate purpose is something deeper. For me, I love to create music. I love the energy of a crowd. Some of the best memories of my life are at festivals and events, and some of my best friends I've met through music. Fitness is my other passion. I love training people, I love working with people. When I'm playing sports is when I'm happiest, and again it makes me feel connected to others. These things are my purpose because they give me happiness, meaning and something to strive for. So doing things that are your own passion is what's going to give you fulfillment. If you already know what they are, you should do them, but everyone can benefit from the main three habits. Exercise, reading and meditation can be a passion for you, especially in the early stages while you're learning to do them, and hopefully they'll help you discover where your true passions lie. The next point I want to address is, should we care about what other people think of us? It's such a common piece of advice to say you should only care about what you think about yourself. Other people's opinions and judgments don't matter. People are well intentioned when they say this, but I don't fully agree. Our surroundings impact us massively, no matter who you are, no matter how confident. If you go to the London Underground, one of these big city underground metros, every face on that train is miserable and tired. When you're on that train, by default, you match the energy of people in your surroundings. You become quiet, sheltered, and maybe a bit miserable. Compare that to if you're in a bustling market town in somewhere like Spain. Everyone's laughing, smiling, talking speaking to each other, it's so much easier to feel free and happy. So that analogy just shows that the energy that we're around affects us, undeniably. Now, some people will blindly hate you for no good reason. Now, this is different because this is their own issue. It reflects their own internal beliefs and we can't control it, therefore it's good not to care. What we should care about is getting respect from people in general. Let's say you go to hang out with your friends, or you go to some club or sports team that you're involved with. If you know loads of people there, you get chatting to everyone loves you, it's a great environment to be in. On the other hand, if you went there and everyone hated you and it was all awkward and quiet, you wouldn't want to go. The same with your family. If you have a good relationship with them, you should care to some degree what they think. They might want things for you that you can't give them. Say your parents want you to be a doctor, but it's not what interests you and you want to do something else. But in general, we want to be the sort of person that people respect and that people are proud of. Now, the type of person that your parents would be proud of or that strangers would respect, this is the type of person that is fulfilled and also the type of person that's high up. When it comes to fulfillment, it really shows in your energy. When you're doing passionate work, it comes across and people will see your dedication and what it really means to you. Compare this to someone working in a retail store. No disrespect to those people, but they're not passionate about it and you're not enamored by them. When you see a rock star killing a performance that loves what they're doing, there's a certain aura about them. So living to your purpose gives you that respect from people. So living to your purpose is great for yourself, but also gets you that respect from other people. Also, being higher up in any dynamic is better in life. If you see someone that's in great shape, you know how much effort they must have put into their body, into gym, into early nights. It's something you can respect straight away, which is why these people get treated better. The same with someone that has a lot of money. They're probably high up in business or have a lot of connections. You probably notice if you go out with a really fun group and you're all having a great time, it's great to speak to other people because you're already high up in the social dynamic. So we say we shouldn't care about what other people think about us, but this is only true when it comes to negative opinions which are unwarranted. We should care about what people think about us day to day because their respect is a symbol of our own hard work. My final point is that it shapes the life that we want. You have point A, it's your current success, your current achievements, your current happiness and relationships. You then have point B. This is the point in the future you want to get to. It's that version of you of your dream body, working your dream job. Point B is where you want to be in life. Now, nothing in life that's worth having is easy to come by. It's an unfortunate truth. It would be awesome if the world was a perfect utopia where everyone got what they wanted, everyone got what they deserved, and things were happy and carefree, but this isn't the world we live in. Therefore, if we want an outcome, we have to create it for ourselves. This is why doing things that are seemingly hard, like going to the gym, is actually the easy thing in the long term. The real hard work is suffering from never getting the results that you wanted. A practice you should do is writing down what you want out of life. Whether that's a location you're living in, a job, children, what car you want to drive, it doesn't matter. The sort of life you want to live, write it down. You have to ask yourself, what do you have to achieve to get to that point? What do you have to learn? What do you have to do to grow? What do you have to gain to get to that point? You should then dedicate as much of your life as possible to achieving that thing. If you do this, then you're living with purpose because you're getting to your desired point quicker and quicker. My goal is to be able to do this full time so I can travel the world making fitness content, having freedom, making memories and inspiring others. So I hope you learned a thing or two and I hope that you're eager to improve. If you are, I sell coaching when it comes to lifestyle or for fitness. I have a free workout plan and a free email list below. Check it out, you might find something you like. Subscribe to the channel and I'll catch you in the next one. Bow.